Well, this week in London, a certain American gentleman has been sending hearts aflutter by his mere presence. The Sun newspaper has reported that when Hollywood actor Leonardo Di Caprio went out for fish and chips in a pub in Mayfair, he was followed around by a gaggle of 20 gorgeous models, all striking their best poses in the hope of catching his eye, but despite much hair flicking and flaunting, none of the ladies struck gold. So, if Leo walked into your local...
No!
Yes, I was.
No!
Yeah.
Well, what would you do, though, if, you know...
He walked into my local pub and asked me if he was lost. First, and...
What would you try and
how would I get his attention?
You know, do all that stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do what Kimberly from the Pussycat Dolls does, like stand there with her leg up or something like that. That would do it, wouldn't it?
Well, they won't be able to see you anyway.
No, that's true. You must be behind the bar. I think... What I do... You
thought you were the poodle, I think.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yes, Roly. What I did years ago, Paul, I would probably, not now, but back in the day, I probably would have danced in front of him. Because I sort of...
In a pub?
Well, you can have a dance in a pub, can't you?
Yeah. Depends what's on the jukebox,
Well,
Sherrie.
Well, if Leonardo Di Caprio's there...
Yeah.
Well,
how would you do it, then? How would you do it?
Well, I'd probably sort of shake my bottom about a bit, because when I... Oh, dear, I'm getting really embarrassed. When I met Paul years ago, we were in this place and I was dancing and he said the first thing he noticed about me was my bottom.
Yeah.
And that was deliberate, because I couldn't have put it any further in his face. sort of dancing like that.
How
Anyway.
embarrassing are you? I'm
Well,
not taking
I
you
wouldn't do it
anywhere.
now.
Oh!
But that, back in the day I would have done it. Yeah. Now if I saw Leonardo DiCaprio, I'd probably leave him alone, because he probably wanted a quiet drink.
Yeah, I can't, oh no. I would sort of look over, and then if he sort of looked, I would sort of look back and smile. I'd say, mine's a big one.
And he'll go, so is mine.
Really look. No, I couldn't push myself on him, really. Well, literally. But, I mean, that sounds all wrong, doesn't it?
No, but you are that girl.
What?
You are, because I don't know if you've ever seen her, but she's got this twinkle in her eye.
Yeah.
When men are, and she just, everything moves.
Does it?
Yeah.
How would you find out, for example, if it was, you're twinkling and it was working? Would you?
Yeah.
Well, it would twinkle back at you, wouldn't it?
It would, and everything of his would move.
Yes, and then, you don't have to go there.
No, I've seen you work it.
They usually come over.
Good. I know they do. I've watched them.
Do you know what? I've kind of had that experience once. I went out with a girlfriend. Well, it was years and years and years ago, and we went into this quite posh bar, and it was sort of late afternoon, so it was really empty, and Bruce Willis was in there. Ooh. And so I know it was very well. Oh, it's Bruce Willis, and he's really handsome up close. But we were a bit tiddly already because we'd already been somewhere else, and I thought, and my friend went, oh, it's Bruce Willis, and I went, don't look at him. She said, why? I said, he'll think that we fancy him just because he's a big movie star. Don't look at him. So Bruce Willis was kind of looking at, because there's no one else in the pub. I think he probably wanted someone to talk to. And he was like this, and I was like that. And in the end, I went up to the bar, and I was just like this. And he kept trying to sort of look round, and the more he did it, the more I went like that. And in the end, he just looked really confused and left.
Well, that's why I won't come on the show now, because he thinks that Andrea McLean is so stuck up.
I have to say,
I'll talk to you now.
I have to say, I did a film called The Slipper in the Rose with Richard Chamberlain. And it was in his really gorgeous days.
Lovely, yeah.
And I remember whenever I saw him on set, I just used to fall on my knees, my legs would go for some stupid reason. Yeah. And then...
Is that why you did so well?
I don't know why. And he couldn't pick me up. And then I'd go, oh, Richard, how are you? And go into this northern, like Jane, that Wakefield accent. And then when I got on set, I would go into that normal accent, and he'd go, I can't do exactly, are you coming with us? I'd go, yes, all right, I'll be there in a minute. Just like Jane was, have a good day. But one day I was walking along the road, and just like with somebody else talking, he was walking along the road like that, and I went up and got his hand and held his hand like a little child. He must have thought I was mad.
Yeah.
I can't think why.